Gods of Asgard, from myth to marvel. Odin, Thor, Loki, these names echo through time. They are whispered on the winds of ancient Scandinavia. They boom from the silver screens of modern cinema. They are the Aesir, the gods of Asgard. Both myth and marvel draw upon these figures. They are titans of legend. Their stories captivate us. They are fathers and sons, brothers in arms. Their bonds are tested by fate. Their powers are legendary. Odin, the All-Father, ruler of Asgard, wise and ancient. He sacrificed an eye for knowledge. He hangs himself from Yggdrasil, the world tree. 9 days he hangs, pierced by his own spear, all to gain the wisdom of the runes. This thirst for knowledge defines him. Yet even wisdom has its limits. Odin's actions are not always just. Thor, the god of thunder, he wields the mighty hammer Mjolnir. He is the defender of Asgard. His strength is unmatched. He battles giants and monsters. He protects the innocent. He is brash and impulsive, yet he is worthy of his power. He learns from his mistakes. He grows into a noble warrior. Loki, the trickster god, he is cunning and deceptive. He is a master of illusion. He sows chaos wherever he goes. He is the catalyst for Ragnarok, the end of days. He is both villain and anti-hero. His motivations are complex. He is loved and hated in equal measure. These are but brief glimpses. Their stories are vast. Let us delve deeper. We will explore their legends. We will uncover their truths. We will journey from the ancient sagas to the modern age. Prepare yourselves, mortals, for we tread in the footsteps of gods. Odin is the All-Father, the king of the Aesir. He rules from Asgard, the celestial city. He is revered for his wisdom. He sacrificed greatly to obtain it. He gave his eye to Mimir, the guardian of the well of Urd. From this well flowed all knowledge. With a single draught, Odin gained vast understanding, but the price was dear. His thirst for knowledge did not end there. He sought the secrets of the runes. These magical symbols held immense power. Odin knew he must possess them. He hung himself from Yggdrasil. 9 days and nights he suffered, pierced by his own spear. Finally, the runes were revealed to him. This act of self-sacrifice cemented his wisdom. He became the wisest of the Aesir. He used his knowledge to guide his people. He foresaw Ragnarok, the doom of the gods. He sought to prevent it. He fathered Thor, hoping he would be strong enough to face this fate. Odin's actions were driven by a desire to protect his own. Yet, his wisdom did not make him infallible. His actions were not always just. He could be ruthless and cunning. He manipulated events to his liking. He was a complex figure, a blend of wisdom and darkness. His story is a reminder. Even the wisest can be flawed. Thor Odinson, god of thunder, wielder of Mjolnir, the hammer of storms. He is the protector of Asgard and Midgard. He is a mighty warrior. His strength is legendary. He is a fearsome sight on the battlefield. His booming laughter shakes the heavens. His rage is a tempest. Thor's legends are filled with tales of his battles. He is the slayer of giants. He defends Asgard from their constant threat. He travels to Jotunheim, their realm. He faces off against their king, Thrym. He retrieves his stolen hammer. He crushes his enemies with thunderous might. He is not just a warrior, he is a protector of the innocent. He defends Midgard from harm. He battles serpents and monsters. He ensures the safety of mankind. His actions are guided by a strong moral compass. He is a god of the people. Thor is not without his flaws. He is brash and impulsive. He acts before he thinks. His anger often gets the better of him. He makes mistakes, but he learns from them. He grows into a wiser, more tempered god. He becomes worthy of his power, worthy of his hammer. Loki, the trickster god, the god of mischief. He is a master of deception. His words are as sharp as knives. He is cunning and manipulative. He delights in chaos. He is the catalyst for many of the Aesir's problems. He is both loved and hated. His tricks are legendary. He cuts off Sif's golden hair. He tricks the dwarves into creating Mjolnir. He transforms himself into a mare, all to thwart the plans of the gods. He is a master of disguises. He can change his shape at will. He uses this power to deceive and manipulate. Loki's motivations are complex. He craves attention. He desires power. He feels like an outsider among the Aesir. He lashes out. He causes mischief. He seeks to prove himself. But his actions often lead to greater chaos. He is not entirely evil. He is capable of love and loyalty. He helps the Aesir when it suits him. He mourns the death of his brother Balder. He is a complex figure, a being of contradictions. He is both villain and anti-hero. He is a reminder that even the most chaotic of forces can have a profound impact. Section 5. Bridging the Bifrost mythological echoes in the MCU. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, or MCU, draws heavily from Norse mythology. It adapts these ancient tales for a modern audience. The core characters remain: Odin, Thor, Loki, but their stories are reimagined, their personalities are tweaked. The MCU captures the spirit of the myths and adds its own unique flavor. Odin is still the All-Father. He is a wise and powerful ruler, but he is also a conqueror. He seeks to bring peace through strength. Haunted by his past, he seeks redemption for his warmongering ways. He learns to value compassion over conquest. Thor is a brash warrior prince. He is arrogant and impulsive. He must learn humility. He must prove himself worthy of his power. He must become a true hero. He must learn to control his anger and become a wise and just king. Loki is the adopted brother of Thor. He is envious of his brother's power and craves the throne of Asgard. He is a master manipulator, using his cunning to achieve his goals. But he is not entirely evil. He struggles with his own identity and seeks acceptance. Section 6. The All-Father's Shadow, examining Odin's morality. In both myth and the MCU, Odin's character is complex. He is not simply a benevolent ruler, he is a conqueror. He has waged wars and taken lives. He has made mistakes. Haunted by his past, he seeks to atone for his sins. In Norse mythology, Odin is driven by a thirst for knowledge. He will do anything to obtain it. He sacrifices his eye and hangs himself from Yggdrasil. He is willing to pay any price. He is not always just in his actions. In the MCU, Odin's past is more explicitly explored. He is shown to be a conqueror, waging war across the 9 realms to expand his power. He is ruthless and unforgiving. Eventually he sees the error of his ways. He chooses a different path. He seeks peace and tries to atone for his past. Odin's character challenges the traditional view of a god. He is not perfect. He is flawed. He makes mistakes. He is capable of great good and great evil. He is a reminder that even the most powerful beings are not above morality. Section 7. Worthy of the Hammer, Thor's Journey of Growth. Thor's journey is one of growth and transformation. He begins as a brash and impulsive warrior. He must learn humility. He must prove himself worthy of his power. He must become a true hero. In Norse mythology, Thor's strength is rarely questioned. He is the slayer of giants and the defender of Asgard. He is a force of nature, but he is also capable of great compassion. He protects the innocent and defends Midgard from harm. In the MCU, Thor's journey is more pronounced. He is stripped of his power and banished to Earth. He must learn to be worthy of Mjolnir. He must learn to control his anger and think before he acts. He must become a true leader. Thor's journey resonates with audiences. It is a story of redemption, growth, and becoming a better version of oneself. It reminds us that everyone has the potential for greatness, but it must be earned. Section 8. Legacy of the Aesir, from ancient sagas to modern screens. The stories of Odin, Thor, and Loki have endured for centuries. They have been passed down through generations, told and retold, adapted and reimagined. They continue to captivate audiences today. These myths offer timeless lessons. They teach us about courage and sacrifice, the importance of family and loyalty, the dangers of greed and ambition, and the power of redemption. The MCU has introduced these characters to a whole new generation. It has rekindled an interest in Norse mythology, sparked imaginations, and reminded us of the power of storytelling. The legacy of the Aesir is secure. Their stories continue to resonate with audiences, they continue to inspire and entertain. They are a testament to the enduring power of myth.